25. Two matches down for decision today. And the morning game will be between Brandix Essential and Hayleys PLC B. And all to play for because both teams trying to play to qualify for the quarterfinals of this tournament. Right, let's take a look at what's really going on at the moment. And as we talk about the match being played at the DSN College grounds, slight shower last evening, but doesn't really affect the playing conditions of the match. Right, let's go to the center and join the two captains along with the match referee and Samir Veerasinghe with the toss.
It's another important game between Brandix and Hayleys. We have the Brandix captain Madhav Munavira, Hayleys B captain Shannon Lee, my school friend, and Munavira, Sudat Munavira, Dilshan Munavira's father, another friend of mine. So Brandix captain will flip the coin. Shannon Lee, the Hayleys captain. Let's see. Heads, it's a call. Is it a head? It's a head. So Brandix captain have won the toss. Let's see what Madhav will do. Madhav, what do you think will do?
I'm going to bat first today. So last week we had a tricky match. So unfortunately we lost. So we are looking forward to win this game and give a good comeback for the tournament.
So what are the team combinations you have? How many spinners and how many fast bowlers are batters?
So we have 6 batters, 1 all-round and 4 bowlers.
So you're going to bat first today? So what kind of a target you looking for?
So we are with the conditions of the grounds as well. I am looking forward to 170, 180 number of runs to the board. So that will be helpful for our bowlers.
All the best, Madhava. And we have Shannon. Shannon, you got to bowl first. A little bit. 2 losses in the tournament. So what do you think? What expect you to hold on to them?
Actually, if we had won the toss, we were going to bat first as well. The first 2 games didn't go our way, but the third game, the last game, we did well. So we are trying to keep up the same momentum for this game as well.
So what's the target you're going to keep them for?
I think somewhere between 150 or below would be a good score to chase.
So today, I know probably our experienced coach, can't remember the name, he's playing. The good team, what kind of a combination you have?
We have 3 left-hand bowlers, spinners, and 2 medium-pace bowlers.
Thank you, Shannon. So, leaves out here the center in this T20 competition. It's going to be Brandix who's going to bat first after winning the toss.
Thank you, Samira. There we are. So news on the center is that Brandix essentially have won the toss and they will bat first. In the meantime, let's take a look at the 2 team cards. Hayleys B coming to Munasinghe along with Soiza and Ryan Fernando, Nanekara, Bandara, De Silva, Ravimal along with Shannon Lee, the captain, Palyabodhana, Lakshan and Sahadullah making up the Brandix B team. And Brandix Essential Services, we look at their team as well. But the first ball coming up, Vanit De Silva to bowl the first ball. And spinner in operation. And Madhav Munavira on strike and Leshan Amarasinghe at the non-strike in the first ball, driven on the offside. Mid-off, there's the fielding. The batsman crossed for 1. Good start from Brandix Essential. They want to make a big total, perhaps in excess of 170 they can get there. It's a 20-over game. Don't forget that. And Vanit De Silva has conceded 1 run on the first ball. So 1 for no wicket is Brandix Essential. As Munavira is off the mark with 1 and brings Amarasinghe to take strike. Look at the field, they got a slip in place. A short third man, backward point, sweeper cover, extra cover mid-off on the offside. Second ball bowled on the onside, is played gently. Single being taken again, lots of gaps on the onside. The wicket keeper to run across to do the fielding towards mid-wicket. When we look at the onside field, they got a man at mid-wicket. A man at deep mid-wicket on the boundary and also a man fielding at deep mid-on. The 3 men on the onside. So 2 for no wicket is Brandix Essential. Having won the toss, he led to bat first. And here we are. Third ball. Going for the sweep shot wide down the leg side. That's an extra run. It's got to be reboarded as well. So there we are with Vanit De Silva strained down the leg side. So 3 for no wicket is Brandix essential. And of course, Hayleys PLC B. They'll also look to win this match. That's well bowled. Played defensively. The wicket keeper moves across to do the fielding. So these games being played on matting. The Mercantile Cricket Association E Division T20 League games being played on matting. So we got on-time starts as well. 9:45 in the morning. Gentle play to the onside towards backward square leg. Another single being taken. Total up to 4. 4 for no wicket. So takes Munavira to 2. Brings Amar Singh to take strike. He's on 1. We got 2 balls left in this over because there's 1 wide also in this over. Amar Singh on strike. Play and a miss outside the line of off stump. Wicket keeper collects. Dot ball. So Vanit De Silva to bowl the last ball of his first over, the first of the innings as well. Drives to the offside. Sweeper will tidy up. So they'll pick up a single. So Amar Singh picks up 1. He'll keep the strike. That ends the over. First over completed from Vanit De Silva. It's 5 for no wicket after 1 over. Munabir on 2. Amar Singh also on 2. With that 1 extra also in the total. So it's a lovely morning here in Colombo. Sun blazing down the grounds. We've had these evening showers, these short, sharp showers in the evening. We have 2 matches down for decision here today, 2 T20 games. The second match in the afternoon. That should be a cracker game as well. TVS Lanka will be in action. And they are one of the superior sides in this Mercantile E Division. They've done well. They've got a lot of experienced players, a lot of under 23 players as well. So Ryan Fernando and Lishan Amrasinghe, 42 matches, 206 50s. So he's got a good pedigree behind him. Strike rate of 67.38. He's got a total of 1,190 runs. Top score 106. And Ryan Fernando, medium pacer, bowled in the second over. So we're using a 1 white ball for these games, 20 over games. Unlike the 50 over games, we use 2 white balls up to the 34th over, and then from the over number 35 to 50, you'll use just 1 white ball. The umpires will ask the fielding captain to select the ball he wants to use. And here's Fernando on his way. Comes forward. Slip doesn't feel cleanly. Gets a hand to it. Allows the batsman to cross for a single as well. So Amrasinghe, Lishan Amrasinghe moves on to 3 of 4 balls is faced. And Brandix Essential moves on to 6 for no wicket. 1.1 overs completed. And look at the field that Ryan Fernando has played 3 matches. 1 for 7 is best bowling figures, and economy rate is 7.14. Average not the best, 25. He's picked up 2 wickets in all. So young man finding his way in cricket, particularly in T20 cricket. We got Madhav Munavira on strike at the moment. Comes forward, beaten outside the right of off stump. Player a miss, in fact, outside the right of off stump. So look at the field that Ryan Fernando has got. He's got a slip in place, the backward point, an extra cover, a mid-off and a deep mid-off on the offside. On the onside, he's got a man a short fine leg, deep mid-wicket on the boundary, and a deep mid-on. So plenty of gaps on the onside, especially the mid-wicket region. There's nobody there. Nicely played. Finds the gap between backward point and extra cover. Running towards the boundary. Picked up inside. They're coming back for 2. No great power in the shot, but they get 2 runs that time. So every single run that Brandix Essential can pick up will be a bonus for them. They move on to 8 for no wicket after 1.3 overs. Munabira moves on to 4 of 5 balls. Adjust the field once again is Ryan Fernando. So the right-handed Mahadeva Munavira is on strike. Short. Cut away. Nicely fielded at backward point. That's good fielding. You got to really put pressure on the batsman as well. Not allow them freebies. Umpire has a word with the bowler. Perhaps some problems at that end, running on that area. There was no warning, of course. Just having a word with Ryan Fernando as the umpire. Played nicely on the onside. That's the area. There's a big gap. They could look for two if they put the pressure on the fielder, but they pick up only a single. That mid-wicket region has nobody around there. Total up to 9 for no wicket. Brandix essential. We're in over number 2 at the moment. 1.5 overs completed. Run rate is 4.91 at the moment. So last ball of Ryan Fernando's first over coming up. Forward defensive is Amar Singh. That ends the over. 2 overs completed. And Brandix essential 9 for no wicket up 2 overs. A run rate of 4.50. Lesha and Amar Singh on 3. Mahadeva Munavira on 5. And Ryan Fernando 1 over. None for 4 is his figures. Well played. Picked up inside the boundary. Vanit De Silva into his second over. So Munavira moves on to 6. Brings Amar Singh on 3 to take strike. It's 10 for no wicket. Brandix essential. So Vanit De Silva, none for 7 of 1.2 overs. Opened the bowling in the first over. A left arm spinner in operation. Well bowled. Checked batsman Munavira was in 2 minds. He wanted to go for the drive, but then checked his shot and played it gently on the onside. Bit of extra bounce, in fact, that time for Vanit De Silva. 11 for no wicket is Brandix essentials. Played away on the onside. Straight towards that mid-on fielder. Pays the penalty for that is Mahadeva Munavira. He saw the fielder there at mid-on. Lofted that one straight to the fielder's hands. And there we are. Brandix essentially lose their first wicket. Munavira the man out. 11 for 1 after 2.4 overs. He would be disappointed, no doubt. So Vanit De Silva picks up his first wicket, 1 for 7. Madhav Munavira caught by Temal Bandara of Vanit De Silva for 6 of 10 balls. So the opener is back in the dugout. And of course, Hayleys PLCB have done well to pick up a wicket quickly. We are in the 3rd over of play. So Leshan Amar Singh, he's on 4 of 6 balls. Number 3 coming into bat. Number 3 is an important position in the batting lineup for any team. Consider the best batsman in the side is number 3. Let's see what progress he could make with the bat. So the spinner, Vanit De Silva, into the act of picking up a wicket. Sheldon Rodrigo is the new man in, who walks out at number 3. He's played 22 T20 matches, 250s to his credit. Top score is 54. A total of 411 runs. Strike rate not too bad, 84.05. So much will be expected from Rodrigo to give Brandix Essentials some impetus in the batting department. Plays forward on the offside, straight to extra cover. There's no run. Similar field, they've got the man at slip. Short third man, backward point, sweeper along with the extra cover at mid-off. That's the offside field. On the onside, a backward square leg, along with a deep mid wicket at the boundary and a deep mid on. Brings Rodrigo well forward, pushes out to the offside. Extra cover fields, ends the over. 3 overs completed, and Brandix Essential are 11 for 1 after 3 overs. Vanit De Silva has completed second over, 1 for 7 his figures. Sheldon Rodrigo still to score. He's faced 2 balls. Amarasinghe is on 4 of 6. Current run rate 3.67. We won't take the projected score as correct at the moment. That's just a computer generated figure. We'll wait and see what the batsman could do. Brandix Essential will look to get a score about in excess of 150 if we can. So Ryan Fernando bowled his second over, 1 over, none for 4 his figures. Driven powerfully on the offside. Extra covered as well to field, but the batsman crossed with the single. That's good running, putting the pressure on the field as well. The moment they played it on the offside towards extra cover, they were off with the single. Lesha Amarasinghe, he called right, and Sheldon Rodrigo also responded. So 12 for 1 after 3.1 overs brings Sheldon Rodrigo to take strike. He's faced 2 balls still to score. Ryan Fernando, 1.1 overs, none for 5 his figures. Shoulders arms this time is Rodrigo. So the slip has disappeared. There's a short third man in place, a backward point, along with a sweeper cover. Extra cover and a mid-off on the offside. On the onside, a short fine leg. A mid-wicket is now in place. Deep mid-wicket at the boundary and a deep mid-on. So they blocked that area that they realized that runs could be scored on the onside. Played soft hands. Good single been taken. That's excellent running. The return to wicket keeper, not particularly good one. He doesn't collect cleanly, but the batsmen are home safely. Sheldon Rodriguez off the mark with 1 of 4 balls and takes Brandix Essential along very nicely as well. Every single run is important. 13 for 1 after 3.3 overs. So Lesha Amarasinghe is on strike, 5 of 7 balls. Down the track, lofts it. Mid-off, getting under it. Will he hold on? Yes, he holds on. Amarasinghe is the next man out. So the openers have been dismissed. There we go. So Hayleys, PLC-B have done well to pick up the openers. Happy with that because the moment to start picking up wickets, you really put pressure on the batting side as well. So Ryan Fernando picks up his first wicket. 1 for 6 or 1.4 overs. 13 for 2. Brandix Essential win the toss and batting first. Current run rate 3.55. So Sheldon Rodrigo, he's there on 1 of 4 balls. So 2 important wickets have been picked up by Hayleys PLC-B. The more to start picking up wickets, that's where the pressure comes on the batsman as well. We're in the 4th over, 3.4 overs completed for this 13 for 2. So Hayleys PLC-B have done well so far to put the pressure on the batsman. Picked up 2 wickets. They'll want to pick up more. They'll want their bowlers to deliver the goods. So each bowler allowed 4 overs in a T20 cricket. Guard being taken. That's a leg stump guard, no doubt. So Ryan Fender has got 2 more balls in his second over. .55 the current run rate. Sanders Pereira off the back foot, plays it out towards backward point. There was no chance of run for that. So 1 ball left in the 4th over. Here is PLCB have done well to pick up these 2 early wickets. Sanders Pereira still to score is faced just the 1 ball, the right-hander. Played defensively, ball gets hand, returns follow through. That ends the over. Ryan Fernando completes 2 overs, 1 for 6 his figures, 4 overs completed. And Brandix Essentials are 13 for 2 with Sanders Pereira still to score. Sheldon Rodrigo is on 1. And certainly it's going to be an interesting contest this one. These 2 teams, that is Brandix Essential and Hayleys PLC-B, both teams will want to register a win here, because each time you win, each team playing 6 teams in the league stage, and winning is the name of the game. So San Nanekkara to bowl his first over on the fire, so changes the bowling coming up. So Sheldon Rodrigo will have the strike at 13 for 2. San Nanekkara has played 51 T20 games, 5 for 24 his best bowling figures, picked up 11 wickets in all. Well bowled. Kept the batsman guessing that time. Rodrigo was trying to play it on the onside, checked his shot at the last moment, pushed it down the track. We're playing on matting wickets here in these pre-quarter games. Again, well bowled. Played down the track for the bowler to field on his follow-through. San Nanekkara is bang on target. And Brandix Essentials are 13 for 2. So the left armour. Play and miss outside the line of off stump. Excellent bowling from San Nanekkara. Keeps the batsman guessing. That's what it's all about. The bowl dot balls, pick up wickets. Driven straight to extra cover, another dot ball. So 4 dot balls so far in this over. And Brandix Essential are 13 for 2 after 4.4 overs. Lofted. Straight towards mid-off again. That's a very poor shot, in fact, from Sheldon Rodrigo, the number 3 batsman. He was tied down by San Nanekkara and trying to hit his way out of trouble. Only threw his wicket away, caught at mid-off. And there we have Brandix Essential losing their 3rd wicket, 13 for 3 in the 5th over. The number 3 batsman has got to really buckle down and play a long innings. He's considered the best batsman in the side. So at 13 for 3 after 4.5 overs, Sheldon Rodrigo goes for 1. He's faced 9 balls for his 1 run. Palibodhana takes the catch of Nanekkara. Nanekkara has picked up 1 wicket for no runs so far. And he's got 1 ball left in his first over. The bowling change has really brought about a wicket as well for Hayleys PLC-B. So 2 new batsmen in the middle. Sanders Pereira still to score. He's faced 2 balls. San Nanekkara 1 wicket for no runs of 5 balls. 2.69 the run rate. It's dropping all the time. So Nanakara, last ball of his first over. Played defensive on the offside, straight to extra cover. Excellent over from San Nanakara. Picked up 1 wicket, not considered any runs at all. And after 5 overs, Brandix Essential are 13 for 3. With Sanders Pereira still to score. He's faced 2 balls. Run rate 2.69. Time for a change in voices as well. Your friend and mine, Samira Veerasinghe.
Thank you, Eric. It has been a very, very good start for Hayleys group of company. Hayleys B, rather. 13 for 3 after 5 overs. With Sudas Pereira and Mushfiq Mulafar are 2 new batters for Brandix. They have won the toss and decided to bat first. I think that's not a good move. They've been tied down from some excellent bowling. This guy Ryan Fernando is bowled 2 overs for 6 and got a wicket. Today is a match referee is Mr. Sudat Munavira, the father of Sri Lanka cricketer Dilshan Munavira. Just a single there, down to corner. $14 for 3. The umpires for today's game is Kalpa Fernando and Tilanka Salgado. Scorers Lalin Premaratna and Dimutu Asanka. It's a 9:30 start, early start, and Hayleys are dominating. Suddenly, classmate of mine at St. Joseph's, Sharon Lee, captaining Hayleys B. He's been working at Hayleys for a long time. Even I worked some time back, before like 15 years, he was there. He's been a good servant for Hayleys. This is Ryan Fernando. What a ripper there. Jumped from the pitch. And Sandas Pereira and Mulafar Mushfiq Mulafar are struggling. It's not good for them. That's close. But umpire says not out. You can see a replay of that. Thought it's going high. Yeah, going down leg rather. Someone needs to go and tell the Brandix batters they're playing a T20, not a 50 over, because the run rate doesn't seems like they're playing a T20. It's just not going anywhere because they can't just wait and see what will happen, because the overs will run out. 6 done, 14 for 3. That's a batting card. Madhav Munavira, the captain, 6. Lesha number Singh 5. And Shelan Rodrigo just 1. It's like a mini phone number. 651 65110. We have to at least get 120 to give a fight. Sahan Nanakar rather. Sahan Arachigi is playing 80. Sahan Nanakara, St. Peter's College, former left armer. Good competitor played for Ragama. Some time back. Look at that. He's a premier bowler. He's too good for this competition, to be honest. Sahan Nanakara. These batters are not that classical for his left arm spin. You can see that. 1 over, 1 wicket, 0 runs. And we have bowled another 2 balls as well. He's just walking in the park. You can see the lines and the lengths he bowls. Look at that. Similar action, kind of action of Michelle Santner. High arm. I told you, the reserve fielders have to remind the batters they're playing a T20, not a 50 over. And but that's Sahan Nanakar. For you, 2 wickets, not given runs. Hayleys are all over Brandix. End of Sadas Pereira. As I told you, too good. Too good. And Sadas goes 4 down. 14 for 4. And Nanakara is the wicket taker. Soisa, the catcher. Another premier player. Madhuranga Soisa. 2 good players on the team. Brandix are reeling. 14 for 4. And the new batter is Vishaka Ranasinghe. Nothing much to talk about of his stats. 23 runs only. They are still trying to get a run to Sahan Nanakara. He has bowled 2 overs like a test match. 2 wickets without giving runs. He's having a wonderful T20 at the moment. And he gets another close infield as well. That's the first runs for Nanakara. End of that over. 7 done. 15 for 4. It's going to be a new bowler. Left arm spinner. Replacing Ryan Fernando. It's Thimal Bandara. Six for 43 is best. 81 wickets. Has done a lot. with a good economy as well. Temal Bandara. It's a good delivery. Just gets a single there. Bandara, first delivery. Vishaka, run a single rather. Gets a single. What an excellent delivery there. Leaving the right hander. Superlative, excellent. These left arm spinners are too good, too quality bowlers. You can see he is a bit like Ravi Jadeja. Similar action. You can see comes same as Jadeja, yes. In the air, field drop shot. Simple action. Has bowled well, but they need to accelerate. Flicks it away. Easy going there. Just a single. A dot ball to finish. It's 18 for 4 after 8. It's a bowling change. It will be Kavitha Munasinghe. Looks like spinner. Munasinghe to continue. A lot of Munasinghes and Ranasinghes in the game today. Look at that projected scores. 45. That's the card. Best bowling of 1 wicket. He has 3 wickets. He can take his 4th. He's got to get that 4th wicket off him. Easy decision from the umpire. Vishaka goes. Brandix looking down the barrel. Too easy. Eric is happy. It's 18 for 5, but I must remind him there's another match. You can't finish this at go. There's another match coming up. That's the end of Vishaka. Short stay. On his bike. $18 for 5. New batter in is Praveen Sandeepa. .77 is best. Has 231 runs with a reasonable average. 17 for a number 7 batter. At this level, Praveen will take that. Good bowling. In the air. Gets it away for another single. The good delivery. Done him. Second wicket of Munasinghe. He's rolling his arm over, but in the right direction. Taking wickets for fun. Come with the Munasinghe. Look at that. He just missed it. Doesn't seem Brandix batters are fully into this game. They're going down like a pack of cards at the moment. Mulafa goes. Shahan Madhushank has nothing bad to talk about of his stats. Cuts it for a single. Ends a fascinating over. 2 wickets for 2 runs in that over. It's 20 for 6. That's bowling. Wari De Silva has bowled 2 overs, 7 for wicket. Sahan Nanakara gets 2 wickets and Ryan 1 wicket and 2 wickets for Kavidu. It's got to be Bandara. Yeah, to get a wicket. Just 1 over 3 runs for him. Gets a single there. Seems like they're just batting the overs. Doesn't seem like they have a target in mind at the moment. To be honest, from here, 100 runs is very big. So they must at least get about 70. That is also big. 50 from here with 4 wickets remaining. They're going nowhere. They're making an effort to score runs at the moment. This time he collects a nice bit of a shot too long off. Gets a single. Bandara. Sandeep Arwala. That is the bowler. Another good ball. Beautiful delivery. Well flighted. And that should be the end of the over. 23 for 6 after 10. Rick Gowda might finish the innings. Over to you, Eric, for the next 5 overs.
Thank you so much, Samira. There we are. There's a scorecard as well. Of Brandix Essentials won the toss, elected to bat first. What a poor performance. The batsmen have put up. The top score has been 6 runs from anybody. Nobody's got into double figures. That really hurts the batting side, who are struggling at 23 for 6 at the moment. Played past the bowler. Single on offer straight away. Praveen Sandeepa, he moves along to 2. Madhushankar, in fact, moves on to 4. He's the batsman who was on strike. 24 for 6 after 10.1 overs. Coming the Munasinghe, 2 for 3 his figures. Nicely driven on the onside, the offside. Long off, tidies up. Coming back for 2. Poor return, very poor return to the bowler. He had no chance in collecting that. The first time the batsman had taken 2 runs. We haven't seen a boundary so far in this innings. (26 for 6 after 10.2 overs. Nicely played, but straight to backward point. Fields cleanly. Just travelling very fast indeed. Praveen Sandeepa, he's on 4 of 7. Munasinghe pulled away on the onside. Deep hit bigger to the boundary. There's the fielding. The batsman crossed for 1. At least these two batsmen have got something of a partnership going. Perhaps under 10 runs, but still much better than the other batsmen who have fared so poorly. Another single again. So Madhushankar on to 5 and brings Praveen Sandeepa on 5 as well to take strike. Last ball of Munasinghe's over. Driven past the ball on the onside. Long on will tidy up. The batsman will take 1. That'll end the over. 11 completed. And there we are with Brandix Essentials on 29 for 6. With Madhushankar on 5. Sandeep on 6. Munasinghe 2 overs, 2 for 8. That was an expensive over by standards. Run rate is 2.64 at the moment by Brandix Essentials, who won the toss, elected to bat first. There's the bowling card for Hayleys PLC B. De Silva 1 for 7. Ryan Fernando 1 for 7 as well. Nanak Kara, outstanding figures, 2 wickets for 1 run. And Munasinghe 2 wickets for 8 runs. Temal Bandara, not to pick up wickets so far. 11-13, 2 wickets fell. They lost those wickets very early indeed. There's Brandix Essential. So Bandara once again. His third over. None for 6 his figures. 29 for 6 Brandix Essentials. Lofted. Well played. Long on will tidy up. It doesn't feel cleanly, but they only take a single. They must always look for those 2 runs. Take the first run hard. Look for a misfield. Look to take the second run. They're not doing that at the moment. So 30 for 6 Brandix Essentials, we are in the 12th over. What type of total will they end up at this rate? This played down towards fine leg. Was it off the bat? Off the bat. We'll wait for the umpire's call. And that crosses the boundary. First boundary for Brandix Essentials. Off the bat, in fact. He's got some bat. Madhushankar. So he becomes the top scorer so far in this innings. 9. So field well spread at the moment. Short third man, the backward point, the sweeper. Extra cover, long off. Nicely played again. Cut away on the offside. Sweeper tide is up. The batsman pick up one more run. .35 for 6. Brandix Essential. We're in the 12th over. Driven, but the bowler fields on his follow through. That's well fielded. So Praveen Sandeep is on 7. Madhushankar is on 10. Nicely played. Straight towards mid wicket. Could be a run out here. The return, poor one to the bowler. Very poor. Non-strike was down the track looking for a single. And the return was too high to the bowler, to Bandara. We'll look at that again. Zavia, it's played on the onside. He took a start, was the batsman on striker. Look at the non-striker and look at where the return ended up. Could have been round, no doubt about it, but not to be. So 12 overs completed, and Brandix Essentials are 35 for 6. Praveen Sandeep is on 7. Shayan Madhushankar on 10. Jamal Bandara, 3 overs, none for 12. Run rate is 2.92 at the moment. Vanit De Silva to bowl his third over. 1 for 7 his figures. Projected score is 58. They'll want to go well past that for sure. If this pair can bat a bit more. Got 8 overs left in the innings. So Hayleys PLC B well on top in this game. Nicely played. Cut away down towards backward point. They'll cross for 1 as the fielding is completed as well. Good diving stop at backward point. So 36 for 6 is Brandix Essential. Sandeep on 7. He's on strike, and here's Vanit De Silva, left armour. Played a miss outside the line of off stump. Bowled him. Knocked the middle stump behind. Vanit De Silva picks up his second. And Praveen Sandeep were the man out. Clean bowled by De Silva for 7. And Brandix Essentials in more trouble at 36 for 7 in the 13 overs. Look at that. Played the wrong line totally. Tried to play across the line. And he knocked the middle stump back. Praveen Sandeep goes for 7 of 15 deliveries. So Brandix Essentials in all sorts of problems. They've not even got a total that they could defend at the moment. There's nothing for the bowlers to bowl with. Hayleys PLC B will be happy the way things have gone. .36 or 7. 2.88 the run rate. And the bowlers for Hayleys PLC B have really delivered the goods for the captain. In fact, the Hayleys captain did say at the toss, if he had won the toss, he was going to bat. That's what he was planning to do, but well, Brandix Essential won the toss. They like to bat. And Naveen Darshana, the man coming in, 11 matches. Highest being 23. Strike rate is good of 104.76, but there's no 50s or 100s to his credit. Total of 66 runs from 11 innings. So Vanit De Silva 2 for 8 from 2.3 overs. The question now is, could Brandix Essential even bat their full 20 overs? They've lost 7 wickets for 36. We're in the 13th over. Shoulders arms this time is Navin Darshana. So left arm spinner comes forward, thick outside edge, the ball runs along the ground towards backward point. They've got a short third man in place now with the backward point, the sweeper, extra cover and the long off on the offside. The man at deep mid wicket on the boundary, deep backward square leg on the boundary. Played a miss outside the line of off stump. Ends the over, 13 completed. Vanity Silla completes his third, 2 for 8 his figures, and out 13 overs. Brandix will look at that last ball again, very close to the outside edge of the bat. Lucky didn't get a touch. So Brandix Essentials 36 for 7 after 13 overs. Run rate of 2.77. And look at the bowling card for Hayleys PLC B. Vanity Silla picked up 2 for 8 from his 3 overs. Ryan Fernando 1 wicket, Nanayakara 2 wickets of 1 run, and Munasinghe 2 wickets for 8 runs. Bandara is wicketless at the moment. And look at the follow wickets: first at 11th, second at 3rd at 13, 4th at 14, the 5th at 18, 6th at 19, the 7th at 36. So San Nanayakara back again to bowl his 3rd over. 2 wickets of 1 run his figures. Change of ends for San Nanayakara at the moment. And Madhushankar has the strike, he's on 11. Extra bounce from the bowler. Troubled Madhushankar, the right-hander, trying to cut but couldn't get in bat close to that. The ball was taken as shoulder height by the wicketkeeper. At least now, the idea must be for Brandix Essential to bat their full 20 overs and see as to how many runs they could get. Not that it's going to be anything close by to what they need. Oh, lofted. Ball getting under it. Takes the catch. Madhushankar goes and Brandix Essentials lose the 8th wicket. 36 for 8 in the 14th over. So Madhushankar, the only batsman to get double figures the moment he got 11 of the 11 balls he's faced. There we go. Huge heave on the onside. Didn't know very much about as to where that was. And the bowler said, mine, and he picked it up. So Nanayakara picks up his 3rd wicket. 3 for 1 his figures. So 2.7 the run rate at the moment for Brandix Essentials. It's a poor total, 36 for 7. Or 8 in fact. Nanayakara has picked up 3 wickets for 1 run. He's into his 3rd over. The scorecard has got to be updated. It's now updated, 36 to 8. Now in Darshan is still to score. He's faced 3 balls. Full toss driven towards long off for a single. Randika Dilshan off the mark. (37 for 8) after 13.4 overs. Nanayakara 3 wickets of 2 runs of 2.4 overs. Darshan on strike is still to score. Comes forward, beaten outside the line of off stump. Good delivery again from San Nanayakara. Projected score is 53, but I don't think they'll get to 53 the way they're going at the moment at 37 for 8. Outside the line of off stump, shoulders, arms, wicketkeeper doesn't collect cleanly, but a dot ball to end the over. 14 completed. And Brandix Essentials 37 for 8. San Nanayakara 3 wickets, 2 runs of 3 overs. Now in Darshan still to score. Randika Dilshan is on 1. And the run rate at the moment 2.64. So there is the Brandix Essential scorecard. Munamiru, captain the side, was out first. Opened the batting as well. So Vanik Disilla to bowl his fourth and final over. 2 for 8 his figures. The bowlers have really bowled well, not let their captain down. Rantika Dilshan on strike, he's on 1. Turned on the onside, could have been a single there, but they didn't even look for it. No was called straight away. There was a field at mid-wicket, but still, they could have really put some pressure on the fielder. They got to try and get some runs at least, being 37 for 8 in the 15th over. Hit away uppishly on the offside. That's a good shot. That's long off, covers up, does the fielding, and they only pick up a single. Well, there was enough time to pick up 2, but only 1 run being taken. That's poor batting. That's poor running between the wickets. 38 for 8. Tried to open the face of the bat and run it down towards backward point. Doesn't make contact. So slip in place now. The backward point, the sweeper cover, extra cover, the long off. That's the offside field from Vanik De Silva into his fourth and final over. Whoa, beaten outside the line of off stump. Quicker delivery from Vanik De Silva. Darshan didn't know very much about that. Naveen Darshan is still to score. He's faced 7 balls. His partner Rantika Dilshan is on 2 of 3. Lofts this one on the offside. Sweeper will tidy up. They'll pick up a single. So Darshan will move off the mark. He moves to 1. Takes the total on to 39 for the loss of 8 wickets. Last ball, the 15th over coming up. Vanik De Silva, the last ball of his spell. 3.5 overs, 2 for 10 his figures. Going for the cut shot. Beaten outside the line of off stump. Ends the over. So Vanik De Silva completes his spell of 4 overs. 2 for 10. 15 overs completed, and now we are with the Brandix Essential 39 for 8 with Dilshan on 2. Darshana is on 1. Projected score is 52, and right perhaps to the end of this innings, yes, because we are starting the 16th over. Your friend and mine, Samira Veerasinga.
Thank you, Eric. The scoreboard doesn't look good. Terrible for a T20 game. Sana Nanakara is all over. 3 wickets. 3 wickets for him in 3 overs. He's going to bowl his last over. Beautiful delivery, cuts, and just a single there. Another beautiful delivery. Excellent. Beautiful lines from Nanakara. And again, as I told, he's too good for this competition. He's a master. He's doing it easily. He can't play the Hayleys A team because of Prabhat Jayasuriya. So that kind of a competition he has in this outfit. Beautiful delivery. Ends that over. 16 done. 41 for 8. Look at the bowling card. Nanakara, 4 overs, 4 runs for 3 wickets. What a spell. 20 dot balls. It's going to be Timal Bandara. Tried to get a single, but no run there. This time, connects. 6 runs. Run the Dilshan decides. At least it's a T20 game. He needs to make a 6. Gets it into the middle of the bat. Out of the park. Ball has been found. By checking whether it's the same ball. Timal Bandara is the only bowler that has a bit of expensive figures. Has got 18 of his 3.2 overs. There are too many balls out there. Umpire is struggling to pick one. Finally. Bit of a sample. Just a single there. Should have gone to 2. At least getting to 50. Another good delivery. That's gone. End of Naveen Darshana. Tried to cut a ball, but Timal finally gets a wicket. What a wonderful bowling display this is. Hitting the timber. There she goes. Naveen Darshana goes to 2. .48 for 9. We had DS Seranaka Grounds, Colombo. It's T20. Division E. I think Dilshan might be the only man who got to double figures. It's Hassan Sanjay. Actually, it's 2 double figures in these runs. The batter didn't know where the ball go on. It's 70 overs done. 48 for 9. It's going to be Kavindo Monasinghe. Balls are more spin. He's taken 2 wickets in the first over. This actually should be a walk in the park for the batters. Randika Dilshan. Beautiful delivery. Keeping things tight. Randika got that 6 away. Let's see whether he can reach 50. Gets a single down to deep. He has exposed the last man. Hashan Sanjaya. It's Hashan Sanjaya. Oh dear, oh dear. Comedy of errors. Should have been an easy single. Into the gap, and they said no. Actually, one batter said yes. Other said no. What a good shot there. Just a single. And gets that 50 runs finally. 50 on the board for Brandix. Not even a clap. And ends the over. 18 overs completed. 50 for 9. That's a batting card. Looking terrible. Six, 5, 1, 1, 1, 3, 7, 11, 2, 11, 1. That's the batting card. Ain't much to talk about. Today, there's another T20 happening. Sri Lanka versus Pakistan. Sri Lanka loses this. I think they're at the end of the road in the tournament with the run rate they have. It's going to be Ryan Fernando to finish his spell. That should be a wide, an extra run. That's 2 runs. An extra delivery. Not bad. Who knows about this division competition? They can even get bowled out before 52. You never know. Suddenly, Ryan starts bowling wides. 53 for 9. Has bowled a good spell The first should be a little stiff after a while without bowling. And that's it, I guess. 53 all out. What a brilliant performance from Hayleys. Dismal looking scorecard. That was just an easy catch. Catch in practice. Just two batters getting to 11 runs each. And that nothing much to talk about. Bowling card is good. 3 wickets to Sahan Nanakara. And 3 wickets to Nanakara. 1 at De Silva, 2 for Ryan Fernando. Kavitha Munasinghe chipped in with 2 wickets as well. And we'll be back for the second innings in a short while.
Good morning and welcome back to the Destinai College grounds in Colombo. Continuation of this Mercantile Cricket Association E Division T20 League Tournament game for 2025. The game between Brandix Essential and Hayleys PLC B. And this morning, Brandix Essential won the toss, elected to bat first, but their batting certainly let them down. And Hayleys PLC B did extremely well to bowl Brandix Essentials out for 53 of 18 overs, a run rate of 2.92. So Hayleys PLC have set themselves a target of 54 to win. Not a big target at all. And as we talk to you, the players out in the middle, the sun shining brightly over the grounds as well. And 54 is the winning target for Hayleys PLC B. Well, they seem pretty confident to get there. Then we look at what's going to happen at the moment with the two batsmen also out. A slip in place to the third man. A backward point, a point extra cover, and a deep mid off on the offside. On the onside, they got a man at a fine leg at mid wicket and mid on. So 3 men on the onside, and here's the first ball to come up of the Hayleys PLC B innings. Target 54 to win. Small target for Hayleys PLC B. First ball. Short. Going with the pull shot. And Varun Ravimal unable to make use of that, unable to connect. So wicket keeper collected. Naveen Darshana, the first ball. So 54 to win from 119 balls. That's the equation for Hayleys PLC B. Should be an easy target. They have to bat well. They don't need to lose too many wickets as well. So Ryan Fernando at the non-strikers end up at the bowling, in fact, for Hayleys PLC B. This time played out to the onside. The ball on his follow through. There's the fielding. So now the dot ball. No urgency for Hayleys PLC B. They've got all the time in the world to get this total of 54 to win. Now in Darshana in his first over, bowled 2 balls. So required run rate is 2.75 for Hayleys PLC B. We got 2 games we played today, 2 T20 games. Another game in the afternoon as well. So Naveen Darshana, 12 matches, 2 for 14 is best figures. Economy rate of 5.61. Flicked away nicely on the onside. Down towards backward square leg boundary for 4. So Hayleys PLC B off the mark straight away. 4 for no wicket. Nicely played. Good shot. No fielder in that region could never stop that. The man at a deep backward square leg on the boundary had no chance in cutting it off. So for the 50 runs required by Hayleys PLC B now. And Ravimal off the mark with 4. Lofted on the onside. Into the boundary again for 4. Back-to-back boundaries for Varun Ravimal. And takes the Hayleys PLC B total on to 8 for no wicket. Quick start from Hayleys. Target is 54 to win. Now they're trying to get that quite quickly. And in this game soon, that may be the intention. Darshana at the top of his mark again, a medium pace bowler. So Varun Ravimal has played 37 games, got 450s so far, a total of 636 runs, a top score of 75 not out. Pulled away again down to his deep backward square leg. This time the fielder gets a hand to it. So they only get a single for that. Just good fielding, smart fielding. The ball was travelling very quickly. One-handed stop from the fielder there at backward square leg on the boundary. Total up to 9 for no wicket. So Varun Ravimal is on 9 of 5 balls. Brings the Ryan Fernando to take strike. So Fernando has played 3 matches. And top score being is 15 runs. His total runs made is 21. So he's new to this format of the game, T20. Taking guard at the moment. So right-handed batsman Ryan Fernando to take strike for the first time in this innings. Naveen Darshana. 1 ball left in his first over. 9 for no wicket is Hayleys PLCB. Wide call. It's got to be rebowled. Total moves up to 10 with that wide. Hayleys PLCB needed for the 44 runs to win. Up the back foot, forced to be on the offside, straight towards point region. Ends the over, the first over completed. And Hayleys PLCB are 10 for no wicket. Good start for Hayleys to get 10 runs on the first over. The 2 boundaries coming in very nicely. So uphill task for Brandix Essential. You can't really defend a total of 53 unless you got some extraordinary bowlers who can bowl the opponents out to pick up 10 wickets for 53. Very difficult task. Not impossible, but very difficult. Hashan Sanjay to bowl his first over, the second of the innings. So 44 required of 114 balls, all 10 wickets in hand for Hayleys PLCB. Varun Ravimal is on strike. He's on 9 of 5 balls. The left-hander taking guard. So there we go. That's the problem when you're playing again on matting wickets. You got to take a glove off to mark your guard. It takes time, unlike the turf wickets. So short third man in place with the backward point will be moved a few paces to his left. They got a man at extra cover as well. Also a long off in place with a wide mid off. Spinner played to a short fine leg by Ravimal. Ryan Fernando didn't even move. There was a single to be taken. Hashan Sanjay. So another hot and humid morning here in Colombo at the DSN Naka College grounds. Not only in the grounds here, but around Colombo it's hot and humid, no doubt. Going for the cut shot. Doesn't make contact. Wicketkeeper collects. Quicker one from Hashan Sanjay. Beat Varun Ravimal outside the line of off stump. So Hashan Sanjay, 22 matches, best figures 3 for 11. 4 times he's picked up 3 wickets in an inning. Economy rate 5.92. Total of 28 wickets he has taken. Lofted on the offside. Goes all the way for 6. Varun Ravimal gets maximum there. Takes him on double figures. He's on to 15 straight away. And takes the Hayleys PLCB total on to 15 for no wicket. That's well struck. The timing was good. The placement was excellent. 16 for no wicket. In fact, the total 16 for no wicket. So for the 38 runs required, they're going at 10.67. They need 2.05. Lofted again, this time on the onside. Goes all the way. Another 6. Back-to-back sixers. 21 to Ravimal, the total of 22 for no wicket. We're in the second over. So Harsha and Sanjay been dealt with severely. Back-to-back sixers, none for 12 of the 4 balls he's bowled so far. So Varun Ravimal, he means business. He wants to finish this off as quickly as possible. He's on 21 of 9 balls. 2 fours and 2 sixers in this inning so far for Ravimal. Timing was excellent. Sweet timing, in fact, off the middle of the bat. The 2 balls left in Harshan Sanjay's first over, the second of the innings. Again lofted on the onside. 6 more. 3 sixers. This game will finish quickly. 22 for no wicket. Look at that. Picked it up beautiful from outside the right of off stump. 28 for no wicket. Hayleys PLC B. After 1.5 overs, they go at 15.27. Required rate is 1.43. There we have the main scoreboard. It shows 10, but it changes the score every single over. But it's 28 for no wicket. So Harsha and Sanjay, 5 balls is considered 18 runs, 3 sixers of the over. Ryan Fernando, non-striker, still to score. He faced just the 1 ball. The target is 54 for Hayleys PLC B. So last ball of Harsha and Sanjay is over. Again lofts it. Goes all the way again. That's a boundary. Just didn't have enough legs to take over the boundary for 6. Total up to 32 for no wicket after 2 overs. Hayleys PLC B. Look at that. Just short of the boundary. The fielder was there. He was fielding up. Not on the boundary. If he was on the boundary, perhaps he could have caught that. But there's no sense the way he was fielding. You need to field either on the boundary or inside. You can't be fielding like 5-6 yards inside. There's no way you're going to take a catch. So Harsha and Sanjay, 1 over, 22 runs. Very expensive over. And now Hayleys PLCB need a further 22 runs to win. They're going at 16 runs and over. Required rate is 1.22. Ryan Fernando is taking guard. He's still to score. He's faced 1 ball. Varun Ravimal is on 31 of 11 balls. My word, he's been absolutely brilliant. Madhava Munavira to bowl his first over. So Munavira, 14 matches, 3 for 21, his best figures. He's taken 3 wickets in inning 3 times. Economy rate is 5.83. 22 wickets in all in the 14 matches he has played. Right, Munavira to bowl to Fernando. Way outside the line of off stump, played it to a short, fine leg. They pick up a single, so Ryan Fernando doing the right thing, bringing Ravimal on strike. That's what he's doing. He picked the single, and Varun Ravimal is on strike. 33 for no wicket. So 21 runs further required to win for 107 balls. They got all 10 wickets in hand. 33 for no wicket. Ravimal on strike, and here's Munavira. Right arm round. Trying to open the face and run it down to third man. Doesn't make contact. Wicketkeeper collects. So it's a dot ball. A rare dot ball being bowled to Ravimal. On 31 of 12 balls. Off the back foot, forces on the offside. Straight to extra cover. So back-to-back dot balls for Ravimal. Again plays it on the offside. Slight fumble at backward point, but extra cover, covers up. There's the fielding, so no chance of a run. So single and 3 dot balls on this Munavira over. Driven on the offside. Extra cover gets a hand to it, takes the pace to the ball. They could have taken a single, but opted not to. Perhaps 2 balls lifted or 1 ball lifted the over for Munavira. It's been a tidy over, 1 run so far off the over. And there we are, it's played on the offside. 2 fielders after it. Will they get there? They should cut it back. They cut it off just inside the boundary. The batsmen come for 2. That'll end the over as well. So 3 overs completed. And Hayleys PLC B are 35 for no wicket. Varun Ravimal on 33 of 16. Ryan Fernando is on 1 of 2. And Madhav Munavira 1 over, none for 3. They're going at 11.67. There's the scorecard as well. Ravimal 33. 3 boundaries, 3 sixers. Look at that strike rate, 206.25. And of course, 1 extra so far in the total of 35 for no wicket. The target is 54 to win. So 19 runs required. And Varun Ravimal, he has other ideas to try and finish this off as quickly as possible. Right, so there we are. We got the short third man, the backward point, the extra cover, and a long off on the offside. On the onside, a backward square leg, a mid wicket, a wide mid on, and Shyan Madhushankar to bowl his first over. Played 7 matches, 3 for 30 is best bowling figures. Economy rate of 4 and 3 for 30 is his best bowling performance. Ryan Fernando on strike. Plays on the offside, through that extra cover, mid-off region, right towards the boundary. Fielder won't get there. That's 4 runs. Ryan Fernando straight away off the back foot, along the ground. Excellent placement. Gets 4 runs. He moves on to 5. And look at that. That's what he called placement. The ball travelled quickly on the outfield as well. The field had no chance. 39 for no wicket after 3.1. 15 runs required now by Hayleys PLC B. Shyan Madhushankar bowled just 1 ball, conceded 4 runs. The required rate is now 0.89. They're going at 12.32. Played past the ball on the onside. Long on will have work to do. The batsman crosses once, brings Varun Ravimal on strikes on 33 of 16. And the total is 40 for no wicket after 3.2 overs. And Shyan Madhushankar, 2 balls, none for 5 his figures. So 14 more runs required by Hayleys PLC B. They've really outplayed Brandix in this game. Driven along the ground on the onside, out towards long on. So Ravimal picks up a single for that. Takes him along to 34. Total up to 41 for no wicket after 3.3 overs. Ryan Fernando has a strike. He's on 6 of 4. Madhushankar. Well played. Straight to the field at backward point. Travel quickly down there, so there's no chance of a run. So Madhushankar has conceded 6 runs of the 4 deliveries he's bowled so far. Played on the offside again, straight to his extra cover. Again, no chance of a run. 2 dot balls from Madhushankar to Ryan Fernando. Driven on the onside, out towards long on this time. Picked up a single for that. That'll end the over as well. So 4 overs completed. And Hayleys PLC-B are 42 for no wicket with Ravi Mal on 34 of 17. Ryan Fernando on 7 of 7 share. And Madhushankar none for 7 for the 1 over. And Hayleys PLC-B need 12 runs of 96 balls to win this match. Brandix Essential, they won the toss, elected to bat first. Bowled out for 53. And there's the bowling card for Brandix Essentials. Darshana, 1 over, none for 10. Sanjay Expensive, 1 over, none for 22. Munavera, 1 over for 3 runs. He's bowled well. And Madhushankar, 1 over for 7. So going for the sweep shot this time is Ryan Fernando, straight to the fielder at square leg. Madhav Munavira into his second over, none for 3 figures. Flighted, lofted well on the onside. 1 bounce to the boundary for 4. Ryan Fernando in double figures, he's on to 11. Look at that. Picked it up beautifully. 1 bounce to the boundary for 4 and the total up to 46 for no wicket. Ryan Fernando moves on to 11. Madhava Munavira none for 7 from 1.2 overs. Once again, lofted. Again, 1 bounce to the boundary for 4. Back-to-back boundaries for Ryan Fernando. Takes him out of 15. Look at that. Picks it up from outside the line of off stump. So 4 runs required to win for Hayleys PLC-B. Madhav Munavira figures tarnished, back-to-back boundaries. Played defensively. Single being taken. Good call from Varun Ravimal. So 1 more to the total. 51 for no wicket after 4.4 overs. Brings Ravimal to take strikes on 34 of 17. Does he want to finish it off with this over? Madhava Munavira none for 12 from 1.4 overs. 3 runs to win from 92 balls, the equation for Hayleys PLC-B. No stopping them from winning this game now. Pulls this one, pulls it well into the boundary of 4. That's the end of the match. 55 for no wicket is Hayleys PLC-B. Just 4.5 overs. Ravimal wanted to finish it off. And what a stylish way to finish it off. .5 overs. Such a short innings. They went at 11.38 runs and over. Well, there we are. So a big win for Hayleys PLC-B by 10 wickets. Because Brandix Essential won the toss this morning. Elected to bat first. They were bowled out for 53 in 18 overs at a run rate of 2.92. And Hayleys PLC-B just clobbered their way to that win. 55 for no wicket after 4.5 overs. Run rate of 11.3. And look at the batting card for Hayleys PLC-B. Ravimal not out on 38 of 18 balls. Look at the strike rate, 211.11, 3 sixers and 4 boundaries. Ryan Fernando, good support from him, not out 16 of 11 with 3 boundaries, strike rate 145.45. 1 extra in the total of 55 for no wicket after 4.5 overs. And that's a big win for Hayleys PLC-B. Right, there we are. So the bowling card for Brandix Essentials, Naveen Darshana, none for 10 from the 1 over. Sanjay was really expensive, 1 over for 22. And Munavira, 1.5 overs, none for 16 with Madhushankar, 1 over 7 runs. And 55 for no wicket after 4.5 overs. So we look at some of those shots that were played by the batsmen to get this target so quickly. Shake of hands for the two teams as well. And we'll see the highlights of that innings as well. Because such a short innings. There we go. That's a nice flick shot on the onside, the boundary for 4. And that one was pulled effortlessly. Another one effortlessly over the boundary for 6. And there's the third one that goes again on the onside over long on for 6. Pulled again on the onside. And he made the batting look so easy. The field had no chance. A boundary as well. And then Fernando, he too contributed with the bat. Back-to-back boundaries from Fernando as well on the offside. And this one is pulled away nicely on the onside again. One bounce to the boundary for 4. The second boundary of that over for Munawira. And there we are. So that's the last shot being played into the boundary of 4. And that's where Hayleys PLC B raced to 55 for no wicket after 4.5 overs. And what a performance from them. Match summary for this game, the Mercantile Cricket Association E-Division T20 League Tournament 2025. The Brandix Essentials won the toss, selected to bat first, bowled out 53 in 18.1 overs. Madhushankar made 11, Dilshan 11, the only 2 people in double figures. Sandeep 7. Look at the bowling card. Nanayakkara 3 for 4. In fact, and with him, Vanith De Silva 2 for 10, Ryan Fernando 2 for 10. And Hayleys B 55 for no wicket in 4.5 overs. Ravimal 38 of 18, Ryan Fernando 16 of 11, and of course Darshan none for 10, Sanjay none for 22, Munawira none for 16, and Hayleys PLC B won by 10 wickets. Right, that's our coverage of the first match. We have another match coming up in the afternoon as well, approximately 1 o'clock in the afternoon Sri Lankan time, and we hope you'll stay with us for that match as well, because we have 2 games down for decision there at the DSN Naka College grounds today. Lovely weather conditions, so we should be having a full day's cricket as well. And we thank you for your company on behalf of our production crew and our commentary team. We say thanks to your company, and we'll catch you again soon.